Hi guys, welcome back. Today at Carbra, we're going to cover the reverse bay parking. We're going to focus on the left-hand side for the reverse bay parking. I like to call this method the 3-bay method. There is an alternative method, and I'll leave a link in the description below which covers that method. This parking maneuver does require you to use your reverse gear. It's highly recommended that you have a good understanding of how to control the car in reverse prior to attempting this parking. It's also recommended that you understand the steering direction for when you're in reverse. What direction are we going when we're steering when we're in the reverse gear? To give all of you a visual explanation of this reverse bay parking, I'm going to use my whiteboard and illustrate how we do this parking before we get started. As you can see, I've drawn out a car park over here with bays on the left and right hand side. For the purpose of this video, we're going to be focusing on parking on the left hand side today, as we're focusing on reverse bay parking towards the left using the 3-bay method. So first of all, as soon as we've entered the car park, we're going to look for our target bay. So I'm going to use this one as our target bay. This is the bay that we want to park our car into. Once I've found the target bay, I'm going to position my car towards the right, which is further away from the bay that I'm parking in. So roughly around here. Once I've positioned myself correctly, I'm going to count forwards 3 bays. So that's 1, 2, 3. And we're going to use this line over here as our reference point. So we can call this line the line between bay 2 and 3. Or in other words, the front line of bay 2, the back line of bay 3. Once we've gotten to our reference point, this is where we use our reverse gear and full lock our steering towards the left. And we drive the car back into the bay and closely observe both wing mirrors, one to watch once the car enters the bay, and the second to watch when the car straightens up. Once the car is straight into the bay, that's when we straighten our wheel and straighten the car. Okay, so I've entered the car park and I can see there's a lot of empty bays. I'm just checking my car position. I think I can move over to the right slightly. So I'm going to position myself slightly far away from my bay. Once I've positioned myself, I'm going to look for a target bay. So there's the target bay, and I'll count forward 3. So bay number 1, bay number 2, and that's bay number 3. So the line that's between bay 2 and 3 is going to be my reference point. I'm going to keep that towards the middle of my door, so that's roughly over here. Once I'm in this position, I'm going to full lock to the left, and then I'm going to observe my wing mirror to see when the car is going in. Once I can see that the car has entered the bay, I'm going to observe the right wing mirror to see when the car is straight. Once the car is straight, I'm going to straighten the wheel and reverse back. And then once the parking is done, secure the car and turn the car off.